So what is good, people? Welcome to another investing video. In this video, we are continuing our Investing $1 a Day series. This time we are in episode 10, which means we've been doing this for 10 weeks, which is pretty crazy. So this time, we need to make sure that we have a minimum of $70 invested into each asset. Now, I seem to be having bad luck recording in this series lately because I actually recorded this video already, but then in the middle of the recording, the power went out. And the way OBS works is if for whatever reason you shut off OBS while you're recording, you lose all your footage. So I get to record this again. I've already made my investments, and so what I'll do is I'll just walk through the stats and showing you what I decided to do with the $7 for the week. So starting us off, we are in metals, and you can see up here at the top that metals are down right now. I actually decided to just invest into gold again for our new investment. And the reason why I decided to do that is because the premiums for Mint Builder right now are pretty high on silver. If I were to buy an ounce of silver in the MyMint wallet, it would be, I think it's like a $6 or $7 premium. Whereas for gold, it's a lot smaller. It's only $3 or $4 premium. So I decided to just make a third investment into gold and skip the silver premium. So you can see my total investment right now, $58.49 into gold, $25.03 into silver for a total investment of $83.52. If we look at the actual value, $57.20 in gold, $22.52 in silver, for a total value of $79.72. If we compare the two numbers, we can see that gold has gone down, but not by much at all. However, silver has gone down by a few dollars. So silver is struggling right now. If you take a look at the chart, you can see right when I first bought, it was at a bit of a height, and it's just kind of gone up and down since then, and now it's down. This is probably the lowest point that it's been since I've made my purchase in silver. Gold is down, but not by much. You can see thanks to my third purchase into gold, it's jumped up to $57 for the total value. But all in all, I still feel very good about gold and silver. Not worried about it at all. You can see down here was my last investment, which was made today, $20.43 into gold. So that is where we are at with metals. We're down a little bit, but I'm not worried at all. Let's jump into stocks. So if we look at stocks over the week, we are up 3.42%, up 4.83% over the month, and up almost 5% over 3 months. If we look at the individual holdings, you can see I still have not done anything with the USDC. One of these days I'm going to do something with that. But if we check out Starwood Property Trust, we can see we are up 5% over the week, which is doing very well. If we check the analysis, we are still at 85% buy and a 14% hold. So it is still looking good. I think that's what it was last week. It hasn't changed much at all. And I talked about in the previous episode deciding whether or not I'm going to keep this because they do have some commercial real estate. As of right now, it's doing really well. It's doing well. So I think I'm going to go ahead and keep it. I will just keep an eye on the holdings that is in Starwood Property Trust. And once I feel like things are not looking good, then I'll think about selling it. But for now, we're going to hold on to Starwood Property. If we go back home, and we check out Armored Residential REIT, we can see that we are up 3% in Armored Residential REIT. And today would have been the day that we got our dividend payment. We'll check the analysis first. We're still at a 100% hold from 6 analysts. So that I don't think that's changed at all. I think that's where it was last week, 100% hold. And you can see right here our dividend payment of 24 cents. And I think that's from 3 shares. I think it's 3 shares. So that's actually pretty good because I'm getting over 1% a month return in dividends from our residential REIT. And plus, the stock is going up. So this is a great stock to hold right now. Heading back home, looking at our third stock, EOG Resources. You can see we are up 5.65% over the week. So EOG is looking really good. If we look at the analysis, it is at 81%, almost 82% at a buy and 18% at hold. So it is looking really well. No one says to sell it. So everyone is confident in this stock. I don't see any dividend payments coming up yet. But what I decided to do, you can see we have a market buy here. I decided to spend my $7 on actually buying more of this stock because it is over $100, $113. And so it's actually going to take a few weeks if I want to get a full share. So I went ahead and dumped another $7 into it. And it is currently queued. And once the markets open up in the morning, I should be able to see that in my account. So all in all, we are looking very good on stocks. We are up. Everything is doing well. And so stocks is looking good. Jumping into DEX Finance for our crypto investment. If we jump into US DEX, we can see that we still have $34.43 in here. And that was from a $28 investment. I'll have to keep remembering that. And we are getting 17% APR. Now that was 18% last couple of weeks. Now it's down to 17, just 1% down, not a big difference, but we are still earning over 1% a month, which is nice. And you can see our rewards is only at 50 cents right now, 58 cents. And that's not enough to really do anything with. I'll just leave that alone. But if we check out our vaults, and this is actually the investment that I decided to make. I put another $7 into the vault. You can see we're at $42.02 right now. The APY has gone down. It's gone down quite a bit. It started at over 300%, then it went to around 200%. Now it's down to 67%, and we are earning 0.15% daily. If we take a look at the charts, you can see down here, my investment from last week, it had went down a little bit, and then this jump right here was my $7 investment for this week, and it hasn't shown up over here yet. I don't know how long it's going to take before it shows up over there, but if we look at the total, we can see that people are definitely pulling their money out just because the APR has gone so low. You can see people pulling out, like this one was $13,000 withdrawn, $4,000, almost $7,000, almost $3,000, $3,000, $8,000. So a lot of people are pulling their money out because the APY has gone down so much lower. But I'm going to keep it in. I'm going to keep everything in for now. I'm not really going to go looking for higher yields. Instead, I'm going to try to do this as passively as I can. And so that was the investment that I decided to do. I know in previous episodes, I did talk about adding more money into this, but it turns out you can only stake ES US DEX, which is only available to people who actually migrated US DEX from Binance over to Arbitrum. And so they're not actually minting any more of the ES US DEX. And so I can't add any more into this pool. I can unstake it all if I decide to, but I'm just going to leave it alone for now. 17% is pretty good. So all in all, we are up on our crypto, up on stocks, and down on metals. Metals has been struggling over the past, few weeks, past month, but I still think it is the safest investment out of the three, and so I'm not worried about it at all. So that's pretty much it. If you guys have any advice, any things you want me to take a look at, any things you want to add to the series, just let me know in the comments below. As always, thank you so much for watching, and I will catch you guys in the next video.